up and available for GX. They've got range themselves. What a front to back. Simple. As a Vitality have to round this out with disengage.
Yeah, also the core key was something that was banned away pretty consistently against No in his first series as well. So
for good reason,
something that he going to be happy to get his hands on. So overall, you're kind of looking at Vitality he's able to pick it up and try and hit 6 as soon as possible. Because you can see he is quite substantially far behind Nako just with the position. Have to be careful of Jun looking for a big engage, but the ultimate from Linces can do a lot of work here.
GiantX just going to throw some bouncing bombs out. Vitality disengaging. They've got one grub at the smite walk by. Linces with a second. Really nicely done, but he gets ulted on the way out. Nature's Grasp going to be sent to return though. Twisted advance onto Jun, and there's a bit of poke, but not much damage yet. Vitality playing with fire as GiantX are going to get what's left. One grub for 2. VIT to add towards the list. There's GiantX. Oh, he tries a satchel charge. Has to flash, puts the minefield down, but Fletchy turns it into a bait. One more auto! It's not going to count. Jackie with a swoop and boop, as you call it. Double TP, but Isma's here first. Onto GiantX again. Permfrost going to connect GiantX. Oh, disrespect part 2. He's going to be done before Linces gets in. Level 8, the Maokai now spotting it out, but Smite's going to come in. Isma's going to take it. In fact, he doesn't even smite it. He just autos it down right in the face of Treebeard to the right, and double dragon for GiantX. Early game very much locked in.
Yeah, the mid gap too much on the push, and also then Karzy losing a ton of health, but Fletcher wants to go forward here.
Good shattering strike though. Kazi at half HP. This is a Nature's Grasp, but will it do anything? Culling in the way. Noah stands his ground. It's a good Glacial Fissure. John's ulti was weird and he died on top of that as well. Nice. Now we get a picture-in-picture. Bot laners, or top laners, I should say, are trading over as Jun goes for an engage. There's that TP in the tri-brush, and there's no response. So with a shuffle out, Fleshy is just dead. It's about who gets the kill at this point. Even Noah's part of it. But another one over to Jackie's 3 for the Azir. Nako's going to get something back though. 3 minions in the way, but not enough auto damage as he might have to end up proxying this way. But look at where GiantX is. Satchel charge. Now the turret's gone. Lot isolated. Ulti's back in as Nako. What? That interaction! There's 3 versus 1 though, so Lot should still be dying as Nako eventually has to walk back in.
Who ends up winning, an unstoppable force or an unstoppable force? The unstoppable force wins. As Kazanta ends up sending himself over the wall. That got dicey, but this is even more dicey.
Again, Jackie just keeps finding the shoves in. Fleshy's caught out. His debut has been rough on this from the last 2 plays in isolation. There's Vitality, they're going to do what they can do best with 2 grubs. Get yet another turret, but for GiantX with the kill, that gold's going to be back to maybe even more summers. Kazi's left to isolate and hold down mid by himself.
Yeah, mid tower going to fall, and they should be able to get another charge on his bottom side. So Vitality getting corralled a little bit here.
But they need to land some poke themselves. It's GiantX versus this Corki and Azir as Kazi walks into Isma. It's a free engage. Finding a road has never been so easy for Jackie's. Eventually has to flash, but he's ready to re-engage himself. Nako, the tank, discoordinated with the rest of his...
We'll get to see it in the replay, but a fumble from Vitality and GiantX. They pounce onto Karzy and finish him off.
Third Dragon going to be the back of that as well. For GiantX in the first 20 minutes. That's how it feels watching GiantX at the moment.
And I agree, which is insane to me when my biggest criticism in the past has been they don't really know how they want to try and
item. You know, before this poke starts becoming exceptional, tanks are already tanking up. That's Isma there, who can stand here, free of charge, with Jun by the side with the crunch down. The explosive bomb, not even needed. Can't get anything back.
Was free pushing on that bottom side. End up getting the tier 2 there, and it's gone. But now they want to try and contest for Attica.
But meanwhile, Jackie sent out the Emperor's Divide. Kazi caught again, but the slide makes it a nice glide. There's another one. Jackie's has just opened up with no AD carry left for Vitality. This fight becomes harder. Fletchy's teleported in, but Vitality are working their way towards their doom. The ulti out from Nako's nice, but they still can't kill Isma. As Jackie works away from the side, his auto attacks, his lethal tempo with 2 items. This Azir is already monstrous. This GiantX, his value just ain't there. Big one in the hole. Trying to poke out is Noah. The big one does miss, so Vitality again trying to play with time here. But I don't think time's on their side because Dragon's still being started. This is the soul. Lot's also got an angle. Culling comes out, but John finds a 4-man with a public execution in the mix. And Lot is trying to get what he can before he dies. Auto out, but he survives, flashing over the wall. Vitality 4 blinking health bars. And yes, GiantX the same. but they've got Isma. They've got enough health to start up Dragon again.
They have no TPs to come back, so they have to try and force it now. They're trying to get into the pit.
And the big one hit, Nuck with the flash. It's nice and gets rid of the Emperor's Divide. He survived. Clutch play as Jun trades it off, but now Lot at full HP. Runs into 3. He's stunned up. The help of Brom looks nice. Vitality on the edge, playing well, but still Noah survives. And remember, Soul went down as close as Vitality get.
TPing back in, forces the rest of Vitality away.
I was just watching Jun in that fight as we come back to live and GiantX is caught out again. Isma's just everywhere. This must be so frustrating. Isma's going to take the kill.
Can't commit to either side of the plate.
And with an almost 3-item Azir, you know that it's easy to chain this right into a Baron. Not much damage taken because Isma's tanking up Atakan, so that'll fall. GiantX now getting frisky in the top side of the jungle. See what else they can find. Jun with the engage. It's great. Again, the Magnet Storm holding Vitality in place, but no follow-up damage from Vitality. Flesh is trying to disengage. The Glacial Fisher down. Bramble Smash as well. Lot just rolls in and helps get the kill over to Jackie's. GiantX 5 strong yet again, and Kazi is once again low.
A Baron is now unavailable. It seems to be a constant play from GiantX. Get the pick, go for the objective, and Vitality have to keep running though.
Gonna look for Nucko, the target in the way. Teleport right into the middle of the wave. Isma cutting off the escape path. Nucko, he's getting shredded as well. Noah sends out the Gatling gun, and that is it. Onto Linces, a new target, a fresh kill. GiantX now playing with their food. 5k up in the lead.
Opening up this giant divide between the front and back line of Vitality. And now Fleshy, you've got Smite, but I don't think you have a hope in hell of getting into this one.
It's been a rough game. Now GX, the onslaught begins because Baron is going to do a lot of the work for them. Noah stepping up to get this inner turret through mid. And this Zig's only 2 items, the wave clear. Probably in comparison to the minion level, isn't going to matter as much as you think it would.
All the outer towers down. You're about to reset. You're going to have a ton of gold to spend now as well. And then it's just a case to start siege on towards the turrets. I mean, Jackie's coming back out on the field. Numbers on GiantX. It's just going to be too much to handle.
And it all comes off the back of Isma in this game. The pressure on mid has been fantastic, but that 1-for-1 earlier on, Jackie's getting the kill. It's snowballed effect from there. As you can see now, there's Rod of Ages at least. Excuse me, needlessly large Rod rather. Not important to talk about because Nucko is just getting bullied. By said mid laner as Noah steps up into 5, and look at them. Vitality are playing spectator League of Legends because even the Corky can just run in and say hello.
Yeah, it's so over.
Day 3. And against KC, they put up a showing. People were excited for GiantX, but not in the way they're excited for KT because GiantX can finish the game. Lot ultis into Chayak, and you can see again the damage is a problem. Lot's taking a while to die. Gets the Drake out step, and Jackie's sends them all to hell. GiantX, the road is paved for them, and while Nucko has had the best performance he could possibly have, GiantX have been a nuisance in the way, and this time around the early game will translate to the means of an end. Vitality didn't get to play League of Legends. It was GiantX stomping them into the ground for game 1. Jhin, Bard, Ornn, like there are abilities here. As the Sivir does get locked in, that can kind of get to you before you get to them. I feel like Dagger Vitality are just saying, hey, we'll throw it out and we'll keep our distance. I think that discussion goes wait, because Dragon has just been pinched. GiantX are walking in. A smite at 600 is all it takes, and goes down to 17, but regardless, secured by GiantX. You know, T has always kind of been there. Is TP going to be burnt? Let's find out. Pillar's out. Fleshy just used his TP. Magical Journey, but it's going to be followed. Now, he's out for now, but the question is, will he stay out? There's a Cyclone there. And Fleshy, I don't know, that debut right now ain't looking. Just skirting around Fog of War. Jackie's into brush timing. Oh, he's ready to phase check the timing. It's not great. It's not great at all. He'll be subjugated and killed. Shayak picks up the kill, and nice to grab this main. But a Rod of Ages Victor now with a kill and a 600 gold lead. Dragon being taken, that'll make number 2 for GiantX. But apples and oranges really here in the early game if Vitality can keep the ball rolling. But Dagger is kind of just edging out towards this next fight, isn't it? Magical Journey again, Tempered Fate on the turret. Jackie's alone, isolated with the Chaos Storm down. Nicely done. He is redeemed for the earlier play.
Yeah, Fleshy starting to make moves now on the map. Catching that binding was crucial there to success, but
TP
can they escape?
One gets out, one does not. It's Chayak. After Fleshy just had to back double Cyclone, and Lot's here. Not even to save the day, just to take the kill. It's 1 for him. right with a cup of coffee on a cold winter's morning. Well, actually, that's lie, because she's an espresso machine, so it doesn't really
I was going to say,
it's
in Berlin at the moment, it feels like on a cold summer's day.
On an 80 carry, Trinity Force on a Wukong, and Leandri's still sitting there with a Fiendish Codex. GX have a bit of power, but Noah caught out. Shield already popped down. Redemption not helping out, rather. As Vitality's on the hunt, popped. Okay, they want to go in, and Jun's going to flash for it as well with the quickness equalize down. It's a nice equalizer at that. But Call the Forge God, that bounce back huge. Jackie saves the play. It's a good shockwave as he runs away from the Tempered Fate, but now he's got nowhere to go. Flashes again defensively, but the pillar up in the air. He's sprinting it to get out. He wants a trade at the very least. Flexi don't won't give it to him with the command attack. He survived.
3-man or an ultimate.
It was
set
insane.
up beautifully.
And he's doing it again. GiantX are coming in to see if they can peek-a-boo their head in, but they won't. A searing charge catches Isma. Jun by the tip of his tail as well. There's the Cyclone, but Naknako's still ready to fight. Again, Lince's looking to the right side of the fight, takes down Jun, and Isma's Cyclone helps him escape, but just has one big moment, and you're like, well, actually, Lot's lead didn't really matter too much in that fight. And we
into rotate Lot mid, into rotating Noah top, and then you can kind of get the numbers advantage you need. Now, they don't quite have to go.
Is how Vitality find a pick with the pillar as well. There's one of them, there's the other. Call the Forge God lands. Tempered Fate zones out, but puts no one back into the Cyclone. Maybe too far, maybe too deep, maybe too long. Lintus is going to drop, and meanwhile, look, Shaq's like, I'm coming in now, but it's way too late. GiantX on the fray of the fight. The equalizer down. Magical Journey saves the play. Jackie's on the chase, though. All he needs is a shockwave. Dissonance out. Chike zoned into the blue pit. He's already burned his flash, so he's dead man walking.
The Bartles and that Orn ultimate, and it's going to be Atakan for GiantX.
Atakan down. And as you told on that top lane as well, Bloodletter's Curse now picked up and a fight brewing around Dragon. Third for GX it would be, and lead to the Chemdex ult. Shockwave comes in. Linces gets caught out, and Jungler at half HP. Equalizer as well on the road out, and Jun finding a road in. Tempered Fate holds up 5, but Isma gets rid of Vitality in the meantime. The Chaos Storm once again not getting a reset as Fletchy goes one way, Vitality go another. Naknako flushes for his life, but I think that's 4 for 2 with the Bellows Breath and the crispy toast that he's being turned into. GiantX reap the rewards.
GiantX decimate Vitality in the engagement, even with Fleshy getting so many members locked up.
Oriana, he might be 0-3 and 6, but he has been the utility king here to follow up on how Isma's engaged to set them up. GiantX down bot, he wants turret, they need objective bounty, and granted that, I think Vitality needs a lot of gold so that this Victor can move to his third item and try and actually win a 5v5.
Yeah, they're going for the tier 1 as they lose the tier 2 in top.
Yeah.
You're kind of trading as effectively as you can, but unfortunately I think at this stage
Series game 1 on the Lucian, couldn't play game 2 and been able to get the setup for range, but maybe a pick now could be good. Onto Lot, equalizes down so no one gets nearby, but how long will it take to kill him? Magical Journey, 4 shot, he flashes over, he's alive. Taken by Jun to bring some magic of his own into Kazi. Again, how hard it is to play as the Tempered Fate flashed away from an Isma. Gets on top of Kazi. Not playing League of Legends today, that's a big tick. Vitality must be hating GX here because this is just looking in the impossible basket once again.
Yeah, the TP back here from Lot, they want to end it here. Linces falls, towers are falling, and it looks like Vitality will go with them.
Vitality have got 3 left, and Chayak is going to try and clear this wave, but against Baron it seems so hard. Jun's going to TP in, and 5 members of GiantX are going to assault Vitality's base. 29 minutes and a bit in game 1, 28 and a bit in game 2. GiantX, we weren't kidding. Their week 1 has been impressive, and they are showing us that they're more than just Scrim Gods.
Scrims have made it to the main stage.